Alright, so we last left off at a Prabhashyati. So it was Prabhashyati Prabhahati Kiketi Kendri Karoti Jarasti Vistrayati Akramati Karmakara Vistrayati. Okay, so this is interesting because I mentioned this before about two separate incidents that are deeply interconnected. One is when I found out basically some basics about martial arts in terms of their interaction with hermetic elements and styles of Naipunya Lalitakala, or skill of martial arts, or fine arts of war, from it was I feel like it was primarily meant for a review for my friend Patrick, who is more fire oriented than me. But basically, it was this gentleman named Motor. His name is Jason, actually, but he goes by Motor. Basically, presenting a Prabhahate that he'd done many times with steel before. It was probably like at least partially to run me through it, but it was also primarily, in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong about this, primarily for steel. But looking back on it, it might have actually been directly for me because it seems like in retrospect, steel might have been in on it. So, and it's basically to the notion of lust is water, anger or Zastrakopa is fire, specifically Sword of Fury is fire. And Pranabhaya, or fear for life, is earth. And what you do with, the Prabhahate is, what do you do with lust? Well, you Kaketi control it. What do you do with Zastrakopa, anger? You Kenfri Karudi, focus it. And what do you do with Pranabhaya, fear for life? You Jarasti curtail it significantly. And why do you do those things? Because once you Jarasti your Pranabhaya, it then becomes able to effectively, automatically Astriate to become a weapon. You just start projecting it onto your own fear for life, onto someone else, and be like, no, you're afraid of me. That is, like, I'm not afraid of you. You're afraid of me. That's how this is going to work. And that's essentially what happens with Zastrakopa with the Kendrick Karoti. Zastrakopa is incredibly disorienting. Like, it gives you the ability to focus on literally anything to, like, it gives you that laser focus, but only if you do it yourself. Only if you Kendrick Karoti your own Zastrakopa. And the same thing with lust. Once you effectively, like, Mamavatara Zatrakopa, Kendrick Karoti, Asriati. Like, it just, as soon as you Kendrick Karoti it, as soon as you control it, like, as soon as you focus it, rather. As soon as you focus your Sword Fury, it becomes a weapon. It just does. And then, same thing for lust. Like, Mama Lolupa. Mama Sandalira Vatara Mama Lolupa. Kikeri, Astriati. It just works that way. So, like, you control your lust to make it a weapon, you control your Sword Fury, you focus your Sword Fury to make it a weapon, and you curtail your fear to make it a weapon. And that's basically just, like, kind of how martial arts works. As far as I understand it, at least with, like, elemental styles. Which is very interesting, because I feel like they were more animal style than elemental style, but I can be wrong about that. Anyway. So, Vistarayati Akramati. Karma Karati Vakchati, these my oh, okay. So, this is actually, now that I've gone over this is going to go over time when I was still working at a gas station, not Circle K, but I was working at a corporate operated retail services, Coors, ExxonMobil, that was it. So I was working at ExxonMobil, and I was doing overnights, and I was engaged to this young woman named Susan at the time. And I was working, dawn came, and then she surprised me with a lover's rendezvous, or abisarati, and that is 12,000 steps. All right, you know what? I'm going to take a little breather here. It's going to be a very long video, but still. And this is essentially like mulakatha, a mulakatha, like an origin story. And this is at 12,000 steps. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment below.